carries me down a little bit. He starts expressing a little stress on that arm. Out the side, pull the knee down, peek out, nothing done. Same 2 takedowns. All right? So with that said, I'd like to get to these outside singles, all right? There's 2 different kinds of outside singles, all right? You have your low singles, you got your high singles, and you have your picks from your singles, you know? And you could go either way. Simple things, you know, off of ties, obviously here, pulling these grips to my head position inside his neck, right? Getting his head out of your way for defense, sticking that knee here. And when I get the knee up, I'm going to pull this grip down, drive my head into his chest, and it's going to be here. I need something. I ain't afraid to fall. Come here, man. Yeah, I'm picking on you. All right. All right, so look. All right.
I need a break.
I know, you worked all day. Tell us. Sing us the sorrows.
Oh.
Done. All right. So here, you know, right here, pick, pull this, head position right there, come out to the side. Once again, you notice like when I'm taking someone down, it's never just push and fall on him. If I can make that adjustment, because my feet are on the ground and I'm good position, and I can get to this and step out to the side, why wouldn't I? All right? And it might look like, how the hell is he? I'm just walking outside. Instead of falling on top of him, I'm just letting my feet keep walking. My chest is still on him. All right? But when we hit the ground, I'm definitely getting back. All right? So like simple picks like that, you can take them from, and I'm keeping the arm because I like that ability to take them off axis. A lot of guys keep the head here. You know, same concept right here. When you pick this head, make sure you're bringing your elbow in. Your elbow's not up, because if it is, he can peek out that side, and you're done, all right? So your elbow's down on that pick here. Kind of walk into that situation like this. Circle away, get that leg to step. Here I am. Now right here, I pick. I drive with my forearm, and there I am. Head position again, all right? So on simple picks, you know, there's not much skill there. You don't get them on everyone, you know? Other ones are just really quick post picks. You know, you can come off that same concept. Take this here, push this, hook into this concept. Guy's not very good. He's out of position, tired in the third. That's when you try to hit those. I wouldn't suggest them like off the go when the guy's good. He's going to push your arm through. But as they get tired, those picks start to get really easy. All right? So now as we get into the outside single, remember simple things. The hand that comes through the backside should be on top. All right? You watch it in every level of wrestling. I watched this MMA thing the other day. They're teaching the same thing, you know? Everybody's got to know that when your arm comes through the back, that's the hand you want on top. Because if it's the other way around, he's going to be able to pull it off. So if I come here, boom, and I lock like this, as I stand up, he can just pull this hand, top one, right? You'll be able to pressure out of that, huh? All right? Whereas if we come through and tell time, as if I had a watch right here, and I come up and he tries to pull that hand, he's lifting his arms and stuff, you know? It's just not going to come undone like that. He's lifting his leg if he pulls either hand. All right? So that's like a simple thing that you need to do right, because it really makes a difference. All right, so now we take this outside single. Every other shot you took today, your knee, and this is the difference between a good outside single and one that's not so good. All right? Your high crotch, you shot forward. Your double, you shot forward. All right? Your drop step was directly down, straight forward. On an outside single, you want your foot to go forward, but your knee to come inside. All right? So when I take my outside single, I'm going to step righty, but my knee's going to curl in. And when it curls in, like I say, man, I'm never the guy that can get perfect here. So I'm looking for my knee to get over here however it gets there, and it's usually off a step to here. All right? And now you can't, some of you guys are going to go like this. In your match, what guy's standing there letting you go out to his corner? The guy that sucks, all right? He ain't gonna. He's gonna square up with me, and this is how it's gonna be. And this is why it's important to either side. He steps that leg back, you can't take that shot. If you're drilling right now, you wouldn't. You would adjust and come the other side, all right? So we wanna make sure that we're taking these shots, we're penetrating. When we penetrate, our knee comes down and steps behind. You see that? Try to bring your balls into his leg. Now you add that knee pressure down with telling time, and that gives you your rotation to here. All right? So now once we get in here, we want to make sure our head's up, and we're here, not here. The difference here is he's going to be able to bury me down and scroll out on that. my head up there, I'm going to be able to transfer his weight and not give him that ability to. All right? So we take that outside single, we tell time, our head's up, we pressure, we transfer the weight. So when we get here, we don't, some of you guys are going to go like this and lift that up. You're looking to transfer the weight and this leg will come right up. See that? Didn't even lift my arm. I'm trying to show you, I'm pointing to it. All right? So if I can get in here and now I push, it comes up. All right? So don't look to lift that leg. Look to pressure his weight onto the other foot and that leg will come straight up. My head's up. All right? Let's just go there. And you can do the same thing if you're at height. If you're an underarm guy or an underhook guy, same concept. Rotate from here to here. This is why I like the big guys. I never understand why they don't do this. Just head position, pull it. You could just literally come right there with head position. But for you guys that are lighter and quicker, take it. Your head peeks right through this side, and here I am. All right? Now you have a lot of different ways to finish. Right now, I'd just like to see you transfer that weight. Because it's hard. Do you see how I'm adjusting my feet there? Some of you guys are going to shoot. You're not going to get this rotation. And you're going to be here. Some of you are going to put your foot here. All right? His defense is going to be to grab that. All right? So you don't want that there. That's why we tell time. That rotates my foot around the back. And now my head's up. I push. Here, I'm not like this. Just have it down. So if he goes to sprawl here, I'm able to hold that extension. Go ahead. I'm able to hold that with this grip a lot better than when you lock like this. Now he gets his weight over his knee. Go ahead. Then he'll be able to carry me down. Now it's the difference of just this versus this, and I wasn't acting there. It's really the difference. In here like this, that leverage grip, this leverage grip right here where you just come around to the shin, and you can even let him have his foot back. He can lean on his whizzer and press down. Go ahead. All right? Now you take that same concept and you bring your hand horizontal to the mat here, and you lean and he does the same thing. It just works because he can get his weight over that knee. When you're keeping his leg straight, he can't get his weight over that knee. When you let him bend that knee, that's when it falls instantly, right? I feel like it just disappeared. And that's, I'm still holding on, it just disappears. All right? So when you take that shot, the biggest mistake is kids come in like that. And that's how, if he comes outside single, they're going to swap. Take an outside single. Whatever you got. All right, so right here, stay up. Right there, good. All right? So if there's no pressure on this leg, that's what allows him to sprawl and bury down. Now he comes here and transfers that weight right away. Push. I can't get my weight on there. I can't square up on that corner. All right? So when you go back to your guide, you have underhook, circle away, outside single, boom. This should get you deeper. On an outside single off this hook, you know, a lot of times you could just fall to here, punch that down and look for that. You can step up to here. You can crawl up the leg, before knees. There's so many things to do, but you can just literally fall out of your overhook and punch through his knee so his knee gets to the ground here, to the ground. Outside of that, head up here. See my feet transfer and follow me to push. Watch my feet. See that? This part. Can't push here. Here. Push that hand here. All right? 1, 2, 1, 2.